All right. What's going on? How are you today? So glad to hear that you're doing well. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So, what do I got for you today? Well, if you'll give me a few minutes of your time, I'm going to attempt to teach you how to draw this person as a cartoon. Okay. So, what do we need to draw this cartoon? Well, we just need a regular pencil. If you have a mechanical pencil, I had to stick this little makeshift eraser on the back of mine because my eraser went bad on me. I'm terrible at keeping erasers in my office. Almost I never use pencils that much though. And then we're going to need a Crayola marker. So if you have a Crayola marker, you can get one of those, preferably a black and gray one from the pack is what I use. Okay. All right. So how do I start a picture? Well, the first thing I want to do is I want to orient the head, and I'm going to orient the head or turn it in the direction that I want to by using a square. Okay. So let's just draw a square right here. Okay. And inside of that square, we're just going to draw an X because X marks the spot. Okay. Now inside of that square, we want to put two diamond shapes. Right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to, from the point of the diamond, right? We want to go from the point of the diamond. So we want to pretend that the point of the diamond is the bottom of the eye shape. And we want to go all the way to this chin shape. Okay. So we can see that's kind of a long distance, and he has like a big round square chin, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a shape. Go straight down. We're going to draw two lines, right? And we're going to be looking at the same time at this. See these little colored in like shapes here on the side of the face? I'm kind of using that to tell me I want to make sure that I cup my face in like this. Okay. And then I want to go to this square chin idea down here. All right. But you're like, well, what are we doing now? Well, check this out. What we're going to do is we're going to come off the side of the drawing. Right, we're going to go in, and then we're going to hook everything to that shape. So if these shapes taper in, then I'm going to taper these in to the bottom of the face. Okay. Now, once I have that, I could go ahead and I can say, all right, I want this next shape to come off of my drawing. Okay. So this is what I call a simple sketch to begin your drawing with. Far too many artists take way too much time when you got a long line drawing these extravagant sketches when you just really only need a little bit of help for your mind to know where you want to go. So this is about as much sketching as I'm going to do for this picture. Okay. Now, the next thing, my friend, is to go ahead and get out your Crayola, whatever type of marker you use. You don't have to use a Crayola, but this is just the one I use. Sometimes I switch markers too. So, all right. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to draw this. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the overall shape of the head. Okay. Which we can already see it if we look at the side of the diamond shape here. Okay. We're going to go down into the chin shape. And around this square, we're going to just kind of outline it. And then we're going to come down here and go into this shape here. Okay. Now, you're probably wondering about this, the little, see how his cheekbones do like that, right? All right. Well, this is what we'll do with that. We're going to just draw a shape like this around the side of the diamond. See how the diamond looks like it made the line protrude outwards, right? So these diamonds here are very powerful. And as I'm going through the drawing, I want you to really, really pay attention to how I use these diamonds to help me to make the contours of the face and how I'm using placement. Now, also real quick, what these diamonds represent are the eyes of your character. So let's just pretend for a minute that I drew him as a big diamond eyes and I'm drawing him with a head shape. Okay. So I want you to keep that in mind just for a minute as we go forward. Now let's go ahead and draw the next shape here. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and draw our ear shape. So our ear shapes are going to go to the side of the diamond. Diamond's telling me, hey, where do I put my ears? Well, those signals right there. Notice that diamonds are made up of two triangles. And what are triangles? Triangles are things in nature that teach you direction. They teach you how to get off, where you need to get off the highway at, right? All that kind of stuff like that. All that is done with diamonds. So we use them in the same way, but in our caricature drawing. Okay, now we're going to go to the top of the head, right? Now we can see here, his forehead's a little bit, it's kind of round but kind of square. So you can see here we got a straight line going across. So what we want to do is we can use that as the hairline, but then we just kind of do it just like the picture. You see? So I use the actual line as the straight line, and then wherever it went up on this side, I went up, and then when it went down on this side, I went down. So it's real simple. All right, and then what do I connect this back to? I connect back to the other end of the diamond. Okay, so diamond around, boop, other side of the diamond is the forehead, okay? And then we put our head shape, okay? So watch this. I'm going to draw a line here to the diamond. I'm going to draw a line here. And then I'm going to come up around and into my shape, right? All right, now let's do our facial features, okay? So for the facial features, we're going to do like this here. We're going to curve around the top of the diamond, right? Okay, see where my curve is? So just pay attention. Most of caricature is observation, okay? I'm an overthinker, so I pay attention to things that other people don't pay attention to, I think, when I'm drawing too. So I think that's why I'm a big stickler for like the likeness. And, you know, if you do a great caricature, but if you get too far outside of the likeness, it makes my hair stand up on the end of my arm right here. So, all right, now let's go ahead and go to the nose shape here. We could go to the eyes, or I'm gonna go to the nose real quick. Because with this little sketch down, there's no way I can get lost. So this is what I'm gonna do, watch. This is how you draw this kind of nose, watch. Now I want you to pay attention to how the nose stayed right inside of the funnel. See the funnel that I drew here? It's telling me everything goes inside of this funnel. That's it. You don't need to know anything else. Now, if you want to do an exaggeration, I'll get into that in another video. You'll have to come back. I'll show you how you can use this same exact approach, but then you can use it to help you do like exaggerations if you just feel like doing it that day. All right, now watch this. We're going to go to the lips. Watch. 1, watch. 2, watch. 3, watch. 4, and 5, and 6, and look at that. Look at that. You can't look at that. You can't miss. Okay. Now let's do the eye shape. Now, let me give you a little bit about the eyes. When you're drawing eyes for a caricature, remember, if we want to go something very whimsical, I can fill up these entire 2 shapes here with eyes, okay? However, I don't want to do that for this picture. I'm going to stick closer to the reference, but I would not lose the likeness if I did that. It's just what style of caricature that I want to draw in. And because my style, I would consider it more portraiture / caricature than I don't go over the top too cartoon. So that's just my style. But if you want to, you still can use this technique to do it that way. Okay. But I'm going to show you how to use this. All right. And first, before I do that, I'd like to get out a small sheet of paper here on the side and show you a little bit about the eye. Okay. Real quick before I go forward. Remember, we did those 2 diamonds, right? Okay. So I can make my whole eye go into that diamond, right? Like this. And I can use halves of it to make, see how my eyes form real quick with the diamond? Or I can take the diamond, and inside of that diamond, I can put more shapes and use these shapes as the eyes, right? So think about it as almost like a diamond like this in a box, right? But inside of that box, you have an eye shape with eyebrows and lashes, right? See how it kind of looks like it goes down in that box? It's in that box. So that's really what I'm doing here. So watch when I draw here, I'm saying, okay, watch. His eyes are parallelograms, and they're also very spaced apart. So what I want to do is space them apart with one line first and put the eyeball. Okay, I don't need to draw the whole eye. See how it already looks like him, and I haven't drawn the whole eye. And then we come here and we draw the bottom. And then we say, okay, parallelogram. You see how everything looks like a deliberate shape? And then look. So from here, all I have to do is put the middle of my nose. So if you look here at these two triangle shapes right here, what's happening? It's telling us where to put it at. So what I want to do is it's also very wide and pronounced in his nose. So what I want to do here is I want to come just inside of that shape, right? And I just simply drew the other side of the diamond, but just inside of it. All right. And then I'll put some little freckles here. Okay. And pretty much that's how you do the picture. I'll go ahead and darken this in just a bit. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to erase our guidelines here that we put down initially. All right, so pretty much we have our drawing down to a science. We can use the gray, that's where this comes in. And we just kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, we just adding some little shadows, right, into the drawing to make it look like a little bit 3D. And you can just do your hair in like that. Well, you can do your hair with a crayon or whatever. I just want to get you familiar with the basics of it. And then we're going to teach you to use this system to draw the exaggerations. I mean, sky is a limit. You really just need to be familiar with the framework. And once you got that framework down, guys, I'm telling you, this gets a lot easier. Okay. So pretty much, guys, we're done. Just don't forget to sign your work. I want to thank you for watching the video and tutorial. I'll be posting more videos and tutorials soon. Also, guys, as a quick note, I do have a live stream that I do twice a week on Wednesdays and Saturday mornings. And that is where I am live. I'm answering questions live. I'm talking about Caricature live, getting into Caricature, the business side of it, not just the business side of it, where you can find gigs at, all that stuff like that is what I address while I am doing the live stream. Also, I do have a Patreon page, patreon.com/Rouser World. I'll go ahead and put that right here. And, that's our fan support page. So if you have been rolling with me for a minute, you've been learning from us, man, we would really at this time appreciate your support so that we can keep our channel running and get you help more people to get out there and be able to do caricature, do something that they love to do for a living instead of going to this 9-to-5 that they dread every day, right? Okay, so let's use that art ability for something. other than just to drawing out walls, right? All right, guys. So y'all have a blessed and awesome day. Again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Hello there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, you did? Well then, you see that subscribe button below? Push it. And after, push the bell icon next to it and select the all option. Then you will get notifications of all new uploaded videos and when I go live. Oh yeah. So thanks for watching and subscribing, and check out these other videos for more cool stuff. Have a great day and happy penciling.